How to add custom JavaScript code to your Shopify store. Hey everyone and welcome, I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll show you step by step how we can do so. So you're going to basically, for example, you want to install a specific app and they have requested for you to install a specific code or add it to your basically your code space on your Shopify, and you don't really know how to do that. I'm going to show you exactly where you need to go in order to add your custom codes when it comes to Shopify. So if we open up our Shopify store viewer, it's going to look like this. I'm just going to showcase this because I want to add an alert box as an example for a JavaScript code, just so we can confirm that it actually works. So in order to add any code to your Shopify store, there is a specific place that is listed in here. So if you just go to your Shopify admin and log into your Shopify admin account and go to your online store from here, you basically just want to click on themes, and then from themes you want to locate the theme that you want to add the code to. There's no place where you can add a code that is going to be working for all different themes. You're going to have to do it for each theme individually if that's what you need. But basically from here you are going to find the theme that you want to use, and you will find customize, and right next to it to the left side you should be able to find 3 dots. So if you click on 3 dots, you're going to have the option to edit code, and in here we're going to be able to add codes to our Shopify store, or custom codes I should be able to say. But what I highly recommend you to do before we jump into edit code is that we need to back up our store itself, because for example you really worked hard on your store and you have a specific look to it, or you actually like what you have created and you don't want to lose it. So we need to ensure that you back this up before you add any sort of code. Otherwise you could make a mistake and you could possibly lose all your progress, which is highly unlikely, but at the same time it is possible. So let's just be safe than sorry. So to back up your store, all you need to do is just click on the 3 dots right next to it and click on duplicate. This is actually going to go ahead and create an exact replica of the theme that you're currently using, or the theme that you just duplicated. This way, once you actually edit the code for this one is going to be the same exact one as the old one, meaning you can always just go back to it and continue on your work without having to lose or worry about losing your store. This is one method of backing things up. But anyways, now to add a custom JavaScript code, all you need to do is just after you have duplicated it, you just need to click on the 3 dots on either one of them and click on edit code. Once this opens up, there is going to be plenty of different files that you can set up the codes for, starting from layout. In there you can find some liquid files in here. You can also see the templates, and there's plenty of different files when it comes to JSON, liquid, and so on. Where you would mostly need to actually add code is going to be in theme.liquid, which should be under layout. So just make sure you open up the layout folder, and you should be able to find theme.liquid. If you don't find it for some reason, you can also just go ahead and search for it at the top here, theme.liquid, and it should pop up here for you, as you can see. So just go ahead and click on that and you should be able to see it. Now another method, if you can't duplicate your store, or if you don't want to, at the very least, what I highly recommend that you do at this point is just go ahead and do Control A. Once you actually click on the text, copy it. And once you copy it, you can just go ahead and open up a notepad or whatever it may be and paste that in and keep it somewhere safe, because this way you can always just revert back to it if things go wrong. But hopefully nothing is going to go wrong, and even if it does, there's going to be some option here that is going to allow you to revert back to previous changes. Now anyways, without further ado, from this section, which is theme.liquid, you're going to be able to add your JavaScript code. So it's either going to be nested in the head section. As you can see, this is the start of the head section, and you have all the different codes within it. And then we also have the body tag, which is also going to be things that we can nest underneath. Now this is going to be, if you don't know exactly where you should nest your code or have it, put, or the location for it. If it's an app, it should actually specify where you need to insert your code. For example, whether it's going to be above the body tag or above the head tag. That's going to be really depending on the different app that you're using or different code that you need to use. But either way, it's going to be either on top of the slash body tag, as you can see, this one right here, or the slash head tag. And if you can't find them, which is right here, if you can't find them, you can really make it a lot easier for you by clicking anywhere on the text box here and do Control F, or I believe Command F on Mac. And this should open up this section here for you where you'll be able to search for specific words, and it's just going to allow you to search for it a lot easier. So if it's the place above the slash head, all you need to do is just do slash head and do next, and it should actually pop up here for you. And if it's slash body that you're searching for, you just need to type that in here and click on next, and it should show it up here for you. So let's say, for the sake of this example, we want to add the code on top of the slash body text. So what do we do now? We have the slash body. So we just want to click on the line above it at the end of it, hit enter at least, once, but if you want to do it twice, it's up to you. And then you basically just want to paste in the code that you have. In this case, I just have this little code, which is, if I'm not mistaken, hold on a sec, I feel like I did something wrong. I got the wrong code. I'm just going to grab the code that is proper and then get back to you. Okay, so now I just got the proper code, which is just an alert that says this is how to add a JavaScript code. And again, you can just either do it on top of the slash header section or head section or the slash body section. Now, it really depends on the specifications that you need. So in my case, I'm just going to do it on top of the slash head, and I'm just going to do enter right over here at the line on top of it. At the end of it, just hit enter to create some space, and then you can just paste in the code, which it did not just paste in. Okay, there you go. And once you paste it in, you have created your custom Java code, and we are going to see now that this is going to be a pop-up that shows up. Now here's the thing. If you want to change back or revert back to previous changes, but again, this is not going to be the best way to back up your things, because sometimes you actually lose them, and sometimes it's not even going to be saved in some of the files that are provided. But some of them are going to show you the different changes that you have. So in here you have the original. So if you want to go back to the original, just click on original. If you want to go back to any other changes that you had, you can again just revert back by clicking on any of them. But now click on save on the top right and you're good to go. So let's just go and test out whether the code is going to work or not for me. And it does. This is how to add a custom JavaScript code. So yeah, hopefully you found this video to be informative, and thanks for watching.